Which two pop singers sparked rumors of a possible collaboration this week? Stay tuned to find out.
And where are our favorite childhood Disney Channel stars today? We let you know later tonight. Making Kent feel like Hollywood, this is The Blurb.
We are back in the studio and excited to spill all of the celebrity, including about Zoe Kravitz. Shane, fill us in.
Yes, a big yikes in the Hollywood world right now. But as we all know by now, Chris Rock got, rocked by Will Smith at the Oscars last week, and several celebs have decided to comment about the slapping. Actress Zoe Kravitz, who has recently been getting a lot of attention from her role in The Batman, is one of the many who has given her thoughts. However, in typical Twitter fashion, as soon as Kravitz was flying high, she fell from grace, or in this case had multiple past tweets about a then 14-year-old Jaden Smith resurface. That's right, Kravitz, who was 24 at the time, made several suggestive remarks about Jaden, including, "I can't believe you're 14, I have to check myself. Like what I say to you." That was a quote from Kravitz. Other Twitter users referenced an interview 2 years after the first occurrence where she called Smith her, quote, date, and that she, quote, loves him. But many are questioning why people are bringing up these situations now, stating that these people are being hypocritical and choose when to condemn celebrities. At least we can always count on Twitter to bring those receipts. And one of Gwen Stefani's bandmates has officially filed a restraining order against a man who has been stalking his family for months. Tony Kanal, bassist of No Doubt, has been granted a temporary restraining order for a guy named George Leonardo Polos. That's right, Leonardo Polos. Kanal claims that Leonardo Polos has come unannounced to his family's home multiple times since late January and even hopped the gate onto the property. On one occurrence, Leonardo Polos buzzed the intercom claiming he lived with the previous owner, a now deceased Heath Ledger. He claimed that Ledger was still on the premises alive and that he was there to wake Ledger while also threatening Kanal's family if they didn't let him in. Weirdly enough, this story also broke on what would have been Ledger's 43rd birthday.
Maryland-based rapper Gnu was found with a fatal gunshot wound several weeks ago in a District Heights parking lot as the victim of an armed robbery. The 24-year-old's funeral, named The Final Show, was held at Bliss nightclub in Washington, D.C. on Sunday. Footage from the event was posted online revealing that Gnu was quite literally front and center at his memorial. The leaked videos showed the rapper's embalmed corpse propped up, overlooking the crowd while wearing a crown. The attendees' reactions appeared to be mixed, with some dancing and others staring at the dead body raised above them. The nightclub has since released a statement saying they were not aware of the situation ahead of time and apologized to anyone who was offended. Bliss nightclub is now investigating if the body was real or if legal ramifications are possible. And after Billie Eilish swept the Grammys last year, everyone was anticipating her arrival this year, and she did not disappoint. Eilish performed her hit song Happier Than Ever, and that was a great success on its own. However, it wasn't the singing that grabbed fans' attention. Many have claimed that the set design of the performance very closely resembled that of Harry Styles' upcoming album cover, Harry's House. Both featured a notable couch on the ceiling in an upside-down room with tan walls, which of course brought on a barrage of fan theories. Styles, however, has already stated that there will not be any collaborations on the upcoming album, but fans are hoping that he was lying to save any surprises. If there is a collab, we'll find out with the release of Harry's House this May 20th.
Billie Eilish, yeah. I don't know. Billie Eilish pulling a Taylor Swift with those Easter eggs, but let's move to a Taylor Swift superfan, Olivia Rodrigo. No one was surprised when Olivia Rodrigo ended Sunday night with 3 Grammys, but even after a huge success, Rodrigo never fails to show us how brutal it is out here. After the show, Olivia was posing with her 3 awards when one slipped out of her hand and broke in 2. Fans were quick to comment on their deja vu when they compared the event to the 2010 Grammys when Taylor Swift did almost the exact same thing. It is unclear as to which Grammy snapped, but Rodrigo has nothing to fear because the awards that are handed out for are just for the show. She and the rest of the winners will be sent their real Grammys engraved in the mail. Ugh, gotta love that.
In a tragic accident this past week, Martha Stewart's cat, Princess Peony, lost her life. Stewart made an Instagram post to commemorate her kitty and told the story of what happened. Apparently, Martha's 4 dogs attacked Princess Peony when they mistook her for an interloper. Fans and friends alike commented on the post, including Kris Jenner, who wished Martha the best. Some have noted that there were warning signs to the event, as Martha herself has made comments about the cats being afraid of the dogs. Princess Peony celebrated her 12th birthday this past year and will be remembered as one of Stewart's many animals. Rest in peace to Princess P. Oh,
That makes me so
I
sad.
know.
Oh, that's the worst type of news. Well, when we get back, we are stepping into the shoes of Lady Whistledown and filling you in on all things Bridgerton. Stay with us.
If you are anything like us, you are a die-hard fan of the Gossip Girl meets Jane Austen Netflix series, Bridgerton. The second season was finally released, and we are here to give a full review. So guys, has anyone read the book, and how do we think it compares to the series?
So I have read the book, and they definitely loosely based it off of it, but honestly, I didn't mind. They kept the Pall Mall scene, which I loved, and they changed it, but I think it made the show better, honestly. So.
Absolutely. I haven't read the books, but I think that the series is fantastic. It kind of makes me want to read the books.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Yeah, it's on my list for sure. Like this summer, I can carve out some time to read the books. I'm very curious because like I hear the back and forth of how it's different, so I want to experience it for myself.
Yeah, I'd definitely be open to reading them, but I know it's a series, and I don't do well with book series. I take it one step at a time.
Yeah. So the slow burn this season, the love interests, Kate and Anthony, it was maybe a little bit slower of, them falling in love than last season. How'd you guys feel about that?
I loved it. I love
Yeah.
slow burn. It makes me so happy. I feel like they got to the point too quickly in season 1, and I thought it was
They definitely
really
did.
good. They prolonged it more in season 2.
I think that they could have maybe had a little bit more of like kind of the passion scenes, but honestly, like the slow burns, some of the slow burn scenes I thought were even better than like stuff that happened in season 1.
Yeah.
I would like to say that, yeah, I thought there could have been more passion, but like whenever they were like together, and I was just like, come on.
They know they have really good chemistry on
Yeah.
screen.
Yes, they
So I
did.
think
Their
that's
chemistry
why-
was insane.
Yeah,
It was great.
I think that's why I was okay with the slow burn. Also,
Yeah.
I'm just such a sucker for
Enemies to lovers,
Yeah,
exactly,
so,
exactly. I love it so much.
And I did like start at like 9 at night and finish at 5:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
Watched it
Me
one
too.
night.
Me too, literally.
It hooks you.
Yes.
Well, and we compare the series to Gossip Girl because there's kind of this, secret about who is writing this kind of gossip column about the town. And it's actually Penelope is Lady Whistledown. And guys, Eloise, her best friend, knows now. How do you think that's going to play out in the next season?
I hope Eloise forgives Penelope because I feel like Eloise just has never understood that like Penelope really has been treated so bad by everyone in her life.
And it's like Eloise has like told Penelope, like I finally like opened my eyes and like watched you for like the first time, and you knew like everything when she was like putting the pieces together at the end of who Penelope was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So what do we feel about season 1 between season 2? Which one did we like more? I loved
Season
season
two,
2.
so
I
good.
thought season 2 was so much better.
I
Yeah.
liked season 2 as well. I thought there was more of a plot, and I really liked it because I almost wasn't gonna watch season 2.
Really?
Because I was like, well, I enjoyed season 1, but I was like, there wasn't really a plot. But I'm glad I did because season 2 was really
Yeah.
That was really good. The Duke was missed.
Yes,
Yes,
for
you
sure.
Absolutely.
And then how does everyone feel about season 3? Who do you think is going to follow?
I feel like
Any
season
last thoughts?
I feel like season 3 might take on Colin and Penelope possibly, because I feel like the will they won't they has been like dragged on long enough.
Yeah.
I can't see them having to drag it on for another
I
season
think
without
bec-
addressing it.
Yeah. Also, with the books, Benedict's book is next. But I think it would be interesting if they didn't do Benedict's story next. I think it would be interesting if they changed it up.
Yeah.
Because of how, like, we really haven't learned a lot about Benedict, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So I think that it would honestly be something nice to kind of get more of his character development. But any final thoughts?
It would be interesting to see a season about Eloise, just because
Yes,
she's never
for sure.
really loved the love interest, so it might be a different twist.
Yeah. All right.
So stay tuned because all our cast hit the street to find out how much Kent knows about the Grammys.
This is Blurb on the Street, the very first of the year. On Blurb on the Street, we'll be asking Kent State students questions about pop culture. On this episode, we'll be talking about the 64th Annual Grammy Awards that took place on Sunday night. Let's get into it.
Okay, who said, and I quote, "I have never taken a fastest piss in my life"? Yesterday. Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Doja Cat, or Nicki Minaj?
The queen herself, Doja Cat.
That's correct!
The question I have for you is, whose performance was James Bond themed? Was it Billie Eilish, BTS, Coldplay, or Lil Nas X?
I'm just gonna say BTS.
That's correct! Wow, look at that, you're so smart! So during the performance, the singers waited in the audience, and before they went on stage to perform, one of the members, known as V, was seen having a flirty moment with singer Olivia Rodrigo. And as you can imagine, the fans were pretty crazy. What would you think if you saw that?
I'd support it.
There you go. Perfect answer. Yeah.
Okay, so we're giving him all the difficult questions, a lot of choices for answers.
Bring it on.
Okay, he said bring it on, so we're gonna bring it on. All right, who won Best Record of the Year out of this year's nominees? We got A, John Baptiste, Freedom, B, Doja Cat and SZA? SZA. He knows something. I don't even know. Kiss Me More. C, Justin Bieber, Peaches. D, Lil Nas X, Montreux. E, Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett, I Get a Kick Out of You. F, ABBA, I Saw Faith in You. G, Silk Sonic, Leave the Door Open. H, Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever. I, Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License. And J, Brandy Carly, Right on Time.
It is Silk Sonic, Leave the Door Open.
He's got it!
Let's go. I love that record. That record is so good. Give it a listen if you haven't heard it.
So, who broke one of their Grammys? The options are Olivia Rodrigo, Lady Gaga, BTS, or Tyler, the Creator.
I feel like it's Tyler, the Creator.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're wrong. So the actual answer, is Olivia Rodrigo. So after wrapping up the night, leaving the event, she went to go take some pictures, as you do, because you just won a ton of Grammys. She dropped it, and it broke. And also, in 2010, did you know that Taylor Swift also broke her Grammy?
No, I did not.
And Adele did hers live. She broke it in half to give some to Beyonce, because she thought Beyonce deserved to win over her.
I remember that. That was sweet.
There you go. Friendship moment.
Who wore a Foo Fighters Taylor Hawkins tribute shirt at the Grammys yesterday? A, Miley Cyrus. B, Keith Urban. C, Billie Eilish. Or D, Avril Lavigne?
I'm going to say Billie Eilish because
Got it right. Okay, who was caught eating a soft pretzel at the Grammys? A, Carrie Underwood. B, Doja Cat. C, Lil Nas X. Or D, Lady Gaga?
I'm going to say Lil Nas X.
No, but it was someone with him. Eating with her.
Doja.
Yeah, okay, we'll give that to you. It's Doja Cat. Yeah, she was sitting on Twitter eating it with him. What would be your go-to snack if you were at the Grammys?
Probably some wings.
Any dipping sauce?
No, just some barbecue wings.
Okay, barbecue wings. Sounds good. That sounds good. I kind of want that. Do you go to Buffalo Wild Wings here?
On the buy one get one free day.
Buy one get one free day. So thank you so much for tuning in for the first Blurb on the Street this semester. I'm your host, Gabby Jonas, and Hayden Cruz. Hey. We just want to say thanks and make sure to tune in to future episodes of Blurb on the Street. And so, Hayden, what do you want to say? One last goodbye?
Yes, and I want a soft pretzel now. Thanks, Doja.
Yeah, thanks, Doja. Okay, bye, guys. And if there's one thing we love to hear on the Blurb, it's Disney. So find out how much we like it after the break.
Well, with many of the original Disney original stars hitting their 30s, all of us have been reminiscing on the good old days. So we're going to be talking about where these Disney stars are now and what our favorite DCOM movies were.
Can we just mention that I think 30 is a very amazing age. And I think it's so, I think what people that say like 30's old, no, it's not.
30 is definitely not old.
No, it's not. Yeah.
30s are flirty. It's
But they're dirty 30s. They're reaching
Dirty 30s.
dirty 30s.
Dirty 30s, we love to see it.
We do.
All right.
I think it's my 30s, guys. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, no, honestly. Okay, so let's get started with Selena Gomez joining the Dirty 30 Club.
Yes.
She's a part of the hit show Only Murders in the Building, and they just wrapped season 2, which I had heard, and then
I think it's premiering in May.
maybe.
Yeah.
And I also heard that she took a 4-year-long break from social media and that it changed her life. So how do we feel about that?
So it was 4 years, so I'm assuming like every time like there was a post on her account, it probably was like her assistant.
Probably.
Yeah, her
No,
social media
literally.
team. And
She
her
also
assistant.
did the like Selena and like the chef thing on HBO Max.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
They are
Still watch
so
it.
good. I watch them all the
It's so
time.
fun, and I'm hungry right now, so like I can't keep talking about it. So let's
Yeah.
move on.
Demi Lovato's my favorite. They
Another
are
Dirty
a
30
two-time
club.
Grammy-nominated
Yes.
singer. They have released 7 albums. Their last album was Dancing with the Devil, The Art of Starting Over. Life-changing
one.
album. Life-changing album.
Life-changing.
I literally listen to it in the car all
So
day, all
good.
the time. On the way back home, play it in the car. Go buy it on Amazon, whatever you get your
anyone.
albums. I don't know. They are planning their 8th album. We talked about this earlier in the semester, but they are planning their 8th album to be a kind of a pop rock genre. What do we think about that?
I could think it's gonna be so much fun. It's like incorporating like old Demi, new Demi. Like,
Yes.
but it's still the real Demi.
Yes.
So
I think they would be amazing at that type of music.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be awesome.
I think it's
really
awesome.
would.
The Don't Forget album. I mean, come on.
Yes.
But one of my favorite albums is Here We Go Again. I love that album.
My
And
favorite
it hit
Demi
number
song
1 on the
is-
Billboard charts.
Favorite Demi song is Selena Gomez and Demi, one and the same. Princess Protection Program.
ooh,
Yes,
good
yes.
song.
Now we're going to go on to Miley Cyrus, another person who is turning 30, 2-time Grammy nominee, her. 7 albums released. Most recent release was Plastic Hearts. She also came out with Perfume, and apparently she recently got COVID-19, but apparently said that it was worth it because she was traveling the world and got to meet with fans and perform for them.
Wait, she had COVID when she did that?
Wait.
I just, no, I think she
before
got
she
COVID
got it from
after.
Jordan.
Oh.
Like, I think, like, she got,
Like,
no, she got COVID after
After.
because she had been
She's
touring
been
literally
through
everywhere.
it. She was through it because her flight. Do you all remember that story about her flight?
No, wait,
Like,
yeah,
something
please tell
happened
us.
with her
Yeah,
flight.
it got
Like, I don't
lightning
think it, like, it got struck by lightning.
Yeah, the plane got
That's
struck.
weird.
Wait, I
Wait,
did
that's
hear that.
terrifying.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
that. Oh my gosh.
Scary.
Well, hopefully she's recovering, but let's
Plastic
move.
Hearts deserved a Grammy nomination.
It did.
Yeah, but let's move on to the Jonas Brothers.
My brothers.
They all have kids, so sadly I cannot marry any of them.
And all married.
I'm in love with the Jonas Brothers,
Joe doesn't have
but
kids.
they're also going on tour again, which I'm super excited
I'm so
about.
excited.
I'm unfortunately not going
I
because I'm going to
personally-
be
I'm going.
and
This
Nick
has-
Jonas is
this has nothing
joining
to
the
do with
30
this segment.
Club as well.
He
But
is.
I personally love how 2 of you are blocking Nick and Joe and leaving the superior brother Kevin in the middle.
Not the superior. Kevin is not
Kevin's
the superior brother.
Kevin needs attention.
Kevin's underrated. That's why I say
I
that.
think the Jonas Brothers might have been the first concert I ever went to.
Really?
No,
Lucky
same.
you.
It was
never
me.
said that.
I
That
did.
was mine.
I did as
It
well.
was the Jonas Brothers or it was Hannah Montana, but it also, I think it was both.
I saw that.
It might have been both.
Well,
it might
I
have
think
been
you love.
Concerts.
I
They,
think you
no,
love
they
the Jonas
had it
Brothers.
together
do.
because it was like the Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, and the Jonas Brothers.
I think he loves the Jonas Brothers, but I do think Kelsey loves somebody else, and I think that's Zac Efron.
Yes, it is. I love Zac Efron. He's gotten back into the movie
Blocking
business.
him.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're blocking him.
Wow, so
But
beautiful.
he's planning on playing a dad in the upcoming movie Firestarter.
Daddy?
And I believe he's coming out with season 2 for his Netflix show down to earth with Zac Efron. But I've always loved him in High School Musical, loved him from
Let's
the
keep
beginning.
this a PG
Oh,
show.
no.
A role of a daddy. I'm excited.
Let's get him as the new coach, as the new dad. Like that. Let's get that.
That would actually be
Let's
so
get him as the
awesome.
coach for High School Musical.
No, like,
Yeah.
literally, that
High
would
School
be cool.
Musical 4.
All right, so now moving on to someone
Not the
who
series.
I
Except for
love
Stubbs.
from Disney, Miss Hilary Duff.
Miss Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff is in the reboot of How I Met Your Father, and there is also going to be a reboot Lizzie McGuire series on Disney Plus, but sadly during production it was canceled.
That sucks.
I
It's
know.
really
I was
upsetting.
excited.
I
It's
do
honestly
think-
really upsetting to
They
hear.
brought Gordon out of retirement for
They-
that.
But I do think there was like it was because Hilary Duff thought that the show deserved to be like PG, like
More-
mature
more-
or something like that,
yeah.
more
More
mature,
adult.
but she was gonna be 30, and they were keeping it like that Disney type of stuff.
Yeah.
Jenny, I hear you got some more Disney stuff though.
Well, now that we've covered all the like stars, not all of them, but a lot of them, we need to talk about the DComs. Which ones were all of our favorites and which ones stuck out to us?
There's a
how
right
about we
answer.
start
Already
with
got it.
High School Musical 1 and 2.
Lemonade now.
Like they're iconic, honestly.
My favorite series.
Okay.
I loved High School Musical. I loved the whole storyline. I loved that the first movie, they literally made it in like a month or something. I remember hearing that, and I was like, okay, pop off.
Okay, so I know the third one's not considered a DCOM
Yes.
because it's a theater. It's a thing in theaters.
But it's
Okay, so which one's your favorite? So we're not going to talk about 3. So which one's your favorite? One
The
or
first
2?
one.
I love
One.
two.
Two.
First.
Two.
I'm the one.
I'm two.
I'm one.
I'd
Period.
say
One.
one.
I'm
Exactly.
Two
I'm
had better
saying
music.
2
But
just
I also
because it's their
love-
actual
we're gonna bring-
voices
what might
singing.
be-
Oh, yeah,
But
good
like,
point.
Sharpay's
I don't
Fabulous
even.
Yes.
Adventure.
Yes.
Underrated.
So good.
Yes.
All right, so next we have like my very first DCOM I ever saw, the Cheetah Girls, iconic, like classic, everything you ever wanted in a movie.
Exactly.
Raven.
Guys,
Queen.
what do you guys think?
Okay, I was obsessed
loved
with
it.
Raven. I had a whole Raven phase. I had a Raven poster, and I just wanted to be her. And I still do, kind of.
I just feel like people like don't
The songs were a
respect
bop.
this movie for what it did
Yeah.
for the 2000s kids.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this movie kind of started a
Especially Cheetah
generation.
Girls.
It did. It
Polly
really
Pocket
did.
Cheetah
Though.
Girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
Amazing.
World Tour. I know it like wasn't the best because obviously all the members weren't in it, but I still loved that one. Like it was definitely my favorite.
Cheetah Girls 2 was my favorite.
Barcelona.
Barcelona, that one
Yes.
song, yes,
Yes.
where they're running around in Barcelona.
Yeah,
So
strut.
fun.
Strut like you mean it. Oh.
All right, so we just talked about this, but we're bringing it up again. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. Sharpay deserved her own movie. Like it
Yes.
had to happen, and they gave it to us, and it was iconic. It was very Sharpay, very Broadway. Love.
This isn't about the movie,
I
but
watched
was
it once.
Gabrielle the villain? Gabriella the
no, she
villain.
wasn't.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
No. Sharpay deserved her own film. There's a correct answer in this.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
was Gabriella the villain? Because Sharpay's worked her bootay off
Low key.
No,
to
it
get
was
that
Sharpay
thing.
Sharpay should not have been
It
the
was
villain.
a
in
different
that
No.
movie.
person.
No.
It was Gabriella was what we were as children. Sharpay's who we are now.
Okay.
Like, we just didn't see it back then. But that's
I had a
what it
crush on
was.
Gabriella.
Listen, we could go on about
Sharpay's
this.
so bad.
We could go on about this forever,
Oh,
but let's move on to the next one, which is Camp Rock.
Yeah.
Camp Rock.
So iconic.
I
I love
I'm always
them.
a person.
We
You like
loved to
two?
see it. They were great.
I'm
This
not
was my
even kidding.
favorite.
When I was in middle school, I went through another Camp Rock phase, like again.
Yes.
And I was like, I remember like this vivid memory of me just like singing Camp Rock to myself, like
During-
putting my
during
hand
the
against
pandemic.
the
Trouble
window.
when I got yelled at, I would go like by myself and be like, this is real.
During the pandemic, did you all have like that Camp Rock phase? Like you
Yes.
were like, I'm going on Disney Plus.
And learning the
Yeah.
And learning the
For
dance
sure.
moves.
No,
Wait,
she-
I can show you. You do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6.
No, for sure.
Camp Rock. I think I did it wrong.
But-
So
Honestly,
good.
the final jam, the second movie, did not end in the way that I
No.
expected.
No, I did not
What's
like
your
F.
favorite? 1 or 2?
One.
One.
Because
One
I,
for sure.
I literally
Part two got
vividly
ready for
remember
heartbreak, and
feeling
that's all I have to say
like
on that
utter
one.
disappointment.
I
when
felt sick to my stomach with the ending of Snap.
Yeah.
Okay,
movie,
okay,
I felt
okay,
sick to my
okay.
stomach.
Yeah.
Wait, let's be real here.
What?
Camp Star
No.
outshines
Yes,
Camp
Camp
Rock.
Rock. Camp Star Star deserved
Like, you're telling
everything
me
that they had.
But like I
Bring
wanted
the
to root
fire.
for the underdog.
I'm like,
Fire's a good song.
Okay, yeah,
That is a
Fire
good
was
song.
So
I
good.
wanted to root for the underdog though.
keep on tearing it down.
Oh, I love this
The
one.
lights.
Princess Protection Program.
Yes, this is
So
a.
good.
This was my favorite when I was
You
younger.
embody.
Well, you like the song. You like the song.
Let's just,
I like the
talk about that for a
song. I
second.
think the movie.
Like,
Honestly, I think
We
like,
do a
the
reboot?
movie, like it was
I don't
alright,
know.
it was cool.
Yeah.
But, like, I thought it was
I
a
would
little
watch
cheesy.
I would watch that.
I think
Yeah.
I-
Oh, for sure.
I think I mainly liked it because it was Demi and
Selena,
and they were
yeah.
best friends at the time, and I was like, oh my god, love.
was this like a favorite movie of yours?
Kind of. I watched it once when I was at the dentist, and I remember it very vividly from that.
It literally like
it felt like a
fever dream.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
All right, are we gonna go to the next one?
Lemonade Mouth.
The best movie.
It was very good.
The best one.
Lemonade Mouth was a movement.
Oh, I
If we-
loved
if
it.
we
Number two
really need,
favorite.
like,
The song,
Lemonade Mouth
the
was a
song
movement.
Determinate.
My second favorite.
Unpopular opinion. better
Determinate
than
was
High School
amazing.
Musical.
Yeah.
Lemonade Mouth literally
Especially Adam
was
Hicks' rap
insane.
in that song. That was insane.
Yeah.
As much as I
I can
love
never do
Lemonade
it.
Mouth, this
What?
next movie might take the cake for meme-worthy things. Radio Rebel. I'm Radio Rebel.
Ew.
I'm Radio Rebel.
I'm Radio
No,
Rebel.
I hate Radio
It
Rebel.
was so bad.
But, you know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It was
it was
It was
fine.
not
I'm
as-
just
I
not the
didn't
biggest
care
Debbie Ryan
for
fan,
it.
but like, that's okay.
Her facial
I just
expressions
wish
were
Her
had the
facial
real
expressions literally made me
meme.
laugh
I think
so
she was
hard.
better at
Expressions
16 Candles.
for that movie and
Wishes.
16
When she
Candles.
like
16
just
Wishes.
constantly did
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
I liked that one.
I
But-
love this movie, but I think we should finish off with a very strong
Well,
note.
actually, unfortunately,
What? Say it. Say it. Say it.
I don't know if we have that much time.
Let It Shine's the best movie.
But
We're
you
ending
can-
it. We're saying we love it,
Yeah.
and that's our final one.
Let It Shine's the best movie, and you
Let It
can't
Shine.
Well,
argue with me.
That's
you
all we
can't
have.
do it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
The best one.
Well, that's all we have for you today, but please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TV2 The Blurb. We will see you next Tuesday with all the celebrity. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.
bye.